Good morning, friends. This is Miss Linda, and today is Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. We're continuing our reading of Geronimo Stilton's Field Trip to Niagara Falls. And you'll remember that Geronimo Stilton is our main character, who happens to be a mouse and editor at the Rodent Gazette. Well, he has gotten himself into a situation where he's taking a group of mouselets, their classroom, to Niagara Falls. The chapters we've already read told us about how to pitch a tent, how to make food over a campfire, and how to set up a bathroom with a shower and with a toilet. But today we finally make it to Niagara Falls, and the chapter is called A Wall of Rushing Waters. You'll notice on this, I'll hold it up close, there's a little droplet of water there. And there are leaves, red, yellow, and brown leaves. This kind of gives us an indication that it is fall or autumn, the season of autumn, not the student autumn who's in our classroom. But here we go with our story. The next morning, we woke up at dawn. After breakfast, we hiked along the river. I was tired. You probably already know that I am not a morning mouse. But I was also excited. Finally, I would be able to see Niagara Falls. Our paws crunched through the thick autumn leaves of yellow, red, and brown. The air smelled crisp and fresh. Don't you just love autumn? I do. I love everything about it. Oh, except for Halloween. I'm not big on scary holidays. I started thinking about the Halloween party my cousin Trap was throwing this year. He said he was going to dig up a real skeleton and serve frozen eyeballs for dessert. Just then, I felt like my own eyeballs had frozen. Well, my eyeballs and the rest of my body, that is. I was staring at a tremendous wall of rushing water. We had reached the falls. The river rumbled like thunder. A magnificent rainbow made a bridge over the falls. Oh, what an unbelievable sight! I could have stood and admired the falls all day. I had just one little problem. The rushing water was getting to me. With a squeak, I took off in search of a bathroom. Now, on this page, we see the falls, and there is a rainbow over it, actually two rainbows. And oftentimes, if you go to Niagara Falls, you will see that, especially if it's a sunny day. And over here, all the people are looking at the falls. They're on the top of a cliff. You can get pretty close to the falls, but there is a railing or guard up there so that you don't fall in by mistake. This page shows us some Native American mice. It's a silly story, isn't it? Native American mice and why they called it Thundering Waters. For thousands of years, only the Attawandarans, a peaceful tribe who lived in the territory that bordered the land of the warring Iroquois, knew about Niagara Falls. In the course of their long journeys, the Attawandarans, who were also called neutrals, were attracted by a loud noise and discovered the falls. They named the Angachura, which means thundering waters. Now, this page includes a lot of information on Native Americans. So this book is a fictional story. It's not really true, but it does have some nonfiction parts to it that give you details and facts about things that it's about. In this case, Native Americans. And it has different sections. It has Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, Plains, Highlands and Lowlands, California, and the Northwest. I'm going to read to you just about the Northeast because that's where we live. The Algonquin are a tribe with lands in the Ottawa River Valley. The Iroquois, they lived really near to where most of us live. A large confederation of tribes, including the Cayuga, Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Seneca, and Tuscarora. They have a matriarchal society. The chiefs are chosen by the clan's mother, the oldest and wisest women. The Adirondacks, a non-warring tribe that lived on the shores of Lakes Huron, Erie, and Ontario. And those are what we call our Great Lakes because they're very big and they're also fresh water, which means they're not salty like the ocean would be. Well, that's the end of our reading today. It was kind of short. Tomorrow we're going to read All Aboard when our mouse class decides to go on a trip right near the Niagara Falls. I hope you enjoyed our reading today, and I hope you can get out today because it is pretty nice where I live. The sun is out, it's not that hot, and maybe you can get out for a ride today. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.